As you can see, I'm standing next to a tower. What is it called? It is Abu Dhabi Plaza. If we have Abu Dhabi Plaza, then Beijing Palace must also be nearby. Hi everyone, I continue exploring Astana, and today we'll see squares, buildings, towers and mosques. But what is this wonderful beast in front of me? Something Chinese. That's right, it's Beijing Palace. If you don't know, Beijing is the capital of China. During the Olympics in Beijing, many non-English speakers were confused when they heard it would be in Beijing, not Peking. They were like, what do you mean? What's that? It's okay, don't worry, it's the right city. So here I am in front of the Beijing Palace, and what's inside it? Some king-style hotel rooms, of course, imperial style speaking of China. And here's another place to live. It's a 5-star hotel and all of them will be yours if you stay here overnight. Nearby is Abu Dhabi Plaza, the tallest building in Kazakhstan, which I told about you in the previous part, and Bayterek, where we're now heading. Bayterek is a very unusual structure. What does it remind you of? My first association is a huge cup with a soccer ball on top, like in the Champions League. By the way, you can draw parallels between the Champions League Cup and the Holy Grail. Both objects are associated with something lofty, desirable and difficult to achieve, but the Holy Grail is a specific object pertains to the Christian world. I have an episode about Valencia where the cathedral houses a chalice that is commonly believed to be the actual Holy Grail, which Jesus used during the Last Supper. For Muslims, the concept of Holy Grail may be associated with the idea of searching for something sacred. Another association that came to my mind is a pearl, symbol of beauty, perfection. Its shape, luster, and rarity make it a valuable and aesthetically appealing object. In most cultures, a pearl is a symbol of ideal beauty and refined taste. Pearls have always been expensive and hard to obtain. Wherever you are, look for Bayterek. But what is Bayterek? Let's go inside and find out. The entire structure is 105 meters high, about the height of a 30-story building. Its observation deck is 97 meters above ground level, although it has several levels. Bayterek is a real tree of life in the heart of Astana. Look at the structure. White metal columns diverge upward like the branches of a huge tree which hold a giant golden ball. In the sun, this ball shines like a golden egg in a nest. This is a tree of life from the ancient legend embodied in glass and metal. This monument is unique, both modern and symbolic. Bayterek translates from Kazakh as tall poplar tree or protector. The idea for this monument is based on Kazakh folklore, the legend about the bird Samruk and a tree of life Bayterek. Once a year, in the branches of the mythical tree, the bird of happiness Samruk lays a golden egg which represents the sun, that is later devoured by the Idahar dragon at the foot of the tree. Eternal change of day and light, struggle between good and evil, a profound symbol of the world and life embedded in the image. This tree has powerful roots reaching deep into the ground, a strong trunk and a white crown. It embodies the power and endurance of the people. A mighty tree with deep roots and crown reaching for the sky is an image of Kazakhstan's history and its people. Why is the observation deck is 97 meters high? It's the year the capital was moved from Almaty to Astana. This composition is called Batam. It means blessing. In 2003, during the first Congress of Leaders of World of Traditional Religions, representatives of 17 denominations came from 13 countries, left their signature as a sign of international recognition of the Kazakh model of inter-ethnic and interfaith dialogue. Representatives of 17 delegations raised a common prayer to God right here. There is a tradition to place a hand on the imprint, greet the presidential residence, and make a wish. Thank you. You're welcome. I regret not bringing my drone, but it's good that I climbed up to the observation deck because you can see the city from above, notice a lot of from a bird's eye view, and see which way you should go now. You could take some cool shots with the drone, like when I was in Almaty and went to Shirin Canyon. It was so beautiful. I managed to film with the drone. This time I have an exhibition, that's why I didn't bring it. Yeah, it would be nice. Wherever you are, look for red bus. It's a double-decker. Why? I always recommend getting to know the city in this way, especially when you don't have much time, you only have a day or two, and you don't have time to see every site. Just take a bus. It has different routes, and you can see the city in 2 hours. It's the same here, Astana Red Bus, right next to Bayterek. You'll learn everything, plus you can put headphones on, listen to the guide. They'll tell you how, what and where. Highly recommend it. And what is that pyramid? No, it's not an ancient Egyptian monument. This giant pyramid in the center of Astana is the Palace of Peace and Reconciliation. It symbolizes the pursuit of harmony and dialogue between cultures and religions. Why pyramid? It is a symbol of stability, endurance, and global connection. It reaches toward the sky, connecting the past and the future. Its base is the foundation of world harmony. The palace has an observation deck where international conferences are held. Now enthusiasts can measure and compare everything. Which is bigger, the Pyramid of Cheops or the Palace of Peace and Reconciliation, or the Concha Tour from the previous part? The Palace of Peace and Reconciliation is 62 meters high, Cheops Pyramid is 140 meters, and Concha Tour is 150 meters. What is important for us is that unlike the Egyptian pyramids with their burial chambers, this palace is much more interesting. It houses a concert and opera hall, conference hall, exhibition galleries, and greenhouses. All of them have stunning decorations with various panels, sculptures, paintings, and installations. The largest conference hall is called, of course, the Cheops Atrium. See, now you understand why I started with pyramids. I screwed up and didn't show you my number. Told you about the hotel, but I didn't show it. Here's my palace, guys. I have a great big bed. There's an armchair, there's a footstool, there's a chair for, come on in. A table for TV, which I don't watch. I'm not sure, do people still watch hotel TV? Does anyone come to another country, lie down on bed, turn on the TV and watch it for 3 hours? Is there anyone like that? By the way, some girl came up to me at breakfast today, which was excellent, and she came up to me and asked, do you have any comments? And I said, with a sausage. Comments? No, I have no comments. Well, but there are some small remarks. First, the spa is open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. At 8 a.m. I don't go to the spa because I either go to breakfast or to work, like now, for example. And today I ate at 10:30, I went to the gym, and I'm going downtown. I don't go to the spa in the morning. And then the spa closes at 10, and I arrive at 8 or 9. I have dinner, and the spa closes. Missed it. I'm missing it, I don't have time. So I've been here for 4 days and I haven't had time to go once. Here's a suggestion. Extend it to 12. And it will be perfect. You know, there was a similar TV stand in London and it had a hook for opening bottles, because there's a bottle here and the hook seems to be there too. And this kettle was standing here. At first I didn't get it. I was like, where is it? I checked every cupboard, so I found it there and took the kettle. It was pretty inconvenient that it's here. You have to take the kettle out, put it behind the refrigerator, turn it on, and then it boils next to all this. Then you should take a mag out of there, and again, all this waste of time. It's not cool. I mean, it would be better if, and the bottles are here. You can just put the kettle with mugs here and somewhere there, so that's immediately visible. And of course, instant coffee. Maybe someone likes instant coffee, but I think that coffee should not be instant, especially in Hilton, in a hotel like this. Well, you know what I'm talking about. National Museum of the Republic of Kazakhstan is the largest museum here. It's where history comes to life. Impressive architecture, modern multimedia technologies, rich exposition. What can you see here? Artifacts revealing the culture and traditions of the Kazakhs, unique jewelry, ancient manuscripts of the famous Golden Man. It's a must-see if you want to learn more about the heritage of Kazakhstan, and I give it a 10 out of 10. It is a well-organized museum with exhibits on 7 levels, everything from dinosaur skeletons to modern art is here. The first dwellings, clothing from different centuries, what people ate 500 years ago and what they ate it with, famous people, famous horses, famous dinosaurs, well, basically everything. Exhibits of religious attributes, altars, amulets, gold jewelry, ancient weapons. The museum might impress you with its scale and modern approach. Architecture of the building. Are you impressed? Because I am. A must-see to broaden your horizons. No way, there is a Harrods Irish pub in one of the buildings. Here's a life hack for you, where you can drink some beer. There is also a coffee shop. So what we have here, Hilton, Silkway, one of the largest shopping centers here. Astana is often called the city of the future because of its modern buildings and ambitious plans, but at the same time, Astana is also the spiritual center of Kazakhstan. There are 15 mosques to visit in Astana, and recently the capital of Kazakhstan opened the largest mosque in Central Asia. I won't connect my travel video with finances, but its construction cost $225 million. There are 73 domes here, which is crazy, can you believe it? 4 minarets, each 130 meters high, these are the highest towers around the perimeter. You can go to the top of the minaret to the observation deck, and the height of the central dome is 83 meters. If the central mosque of Astana does not seem so grand from the taxi window, then imagine something 13 meters high. Well, divers jump from a 10-meter platform. It's not enough, okay. Now, the height of a 5-story Khrushchevka is 15 meters. Pine, cedar, the redwood trees can reach 13 meters high. Swings in an amusement park can be 13 meters high. And here, in the main mosque in Astana, just the door is 13 meters high. Before it was built, the largest mosque in Astana was the Hazrat Sultan Mosque. The dome is 51 meters high and the minarets are 77 meters. I was struck not only by its size, but also by its design and atmosphere. It's thrilling how it integrates with the surrounding landscape. The mosque combines traditional Islamic forms with elements of modern design. The mosque definitely influences the city's appearance. Visit it after a noisy walk. It's not only beautiful here, but also very peaceful, even if you don't follow traditions or religion. Look at the stained glass windows and mosaics. Details tell their own story. The buildings is large scale, yet it has subtly thought out decorative elements that create a whole philosophy inside. An impressive square is right next to the mosque. Large white columns, high domes, arches. At the same time, the space is not overloaded. Hazrat Sultan Mosque is undoubtedly a cultural and spiritual gem of Kazakhstan. The mosque inside is not just a place of worship, but also a cultural center where religious and cultural events important to the region are held. It is a place for deep philosophical reflection and immersion into the culture of the country. The table is excellent, really comfortable, the chair is great, there's something comfortable as well, I didn't use it. So it's perfect for work, you sit like this, here's a bed, here's a large corridor, windows are just amazing. You can see in Astana Expo. This here is a museum, which we visited, and here's a flashback. It is cool here too, you can see the sphere everywhere, flags. We have police there. Everything is cordoned off, my floor is cordoned off because the president of Uzbekistan has arrived with a visit, and it seems like here's also here at the hotel, there is 3 police officers on my floor, just 3 rooms away. Nice broad corridor, wardrobe, I won't rummage there now, bathtub, shower, a toilet, and a marble countertop. If you like to take small bottles from a hotel, they're not here, but they're all tied up here. Hilton got this idea so that no one take those bottles away, because everyone likes to take it from hotels, so with all kinds of gels. Do you take such bottles and take them home? I'm one of those, I admit. And look at this beauty. And guys, if you happen to be there, don't be lazy, you go to this coffee shop behind the sphere, any pub, I've already been there, and here on the right there is a shopping center, so in terms of location it's just perfect. And also, you can go jogging here when it's not -30, of course. Further ahead is the Botanical Garden. Some people walk here, some go jogging. Very cool, lively atmosphere. Speaking of parks, when I'm in Krasnodar, I feel really proud for a park they've built. They've built their Galitsky Park, also known as Krasnodar Park. It was built with Galitsky's own money. I think it's the best park in Russia, and many agree with me. I also have a review of this park, you can check it out. If you haven't been there yet, I highly recommend it. It's not just some small park, it's truly the coolest park, built right next to the Krasnodar Stadium. There is also the Krasnodar Football Academy, where kids train for free. Though getting in there is tough, you have to pass a selection. The park is just fantastic. When you visit it for the first time, you don't expect it from a park. So many trees brought from all over the world, gardens, flowers, fountains, water, waterfalls, it has everything. Recently they've even opened a Japanese garden, different areas, and all of this really is it's a benchmark of what a park should be, especially one founded by a private investor. And the city overall, Ruslan was showing me it as we were driving today. You can feel that a lot of it is being built from scratch, not to rebuild, but start fresh. Ruslan told me about a building that was modeled after a Moscow skyscraper. He said that 15 years ago there was nothing there, and back then you could use that building for navigation because it was seen from anywhere. Now it's all built up. By the way, I like how the city is designed. It doesn't feel heavy. You know, it doesn't feel heavy. There is a lot of open space. Well, maybe it's just the area I'm in. I don't know if you think otherwise. Please share your opinion. Don't be shy. Go ahead. Still, the city doesn't feel overwhelming. There is lots of spaces. People aren't packed together, bumping into each other. None of that chaos like when you come out of the metro. It's like jam-packed crowds. It's really comfortable. I don't know how bad traffic is here, but it seemed fine to me. We moved around quickly all the time. That's all for now. If you liked the review, give it a like, leave a comment, tell us what you think of Astana, and don't forget to subscribe and travel with us. If education, yours or your child's, is important to you, visit our website maps.com, where our consultants can help you select educational institutions worldwide.